joining us today. Well, we're going to continue our program right now with some more great interviews. I'm very pleased to welcome back again to talk to us from the city of Vaughan, Mayor Maurizio Bevilacqua. Ciao.
Buona Pasqua.
Buona Pasqua. Buona Pasqua to you. So we'll talk a little bit and then we'll kind of end off with some thoughts on Easter. But I wanted to, because there's so much information to get out there, Mayor Bevilacqua, a lot of things have been happening within the city of Vaughan specifically. So I want to try to talk on a number of things. Okay, so let's get to this one first. This being Easter weekend, you're urging residents to connect virtually this weekend, and there will be fines if we don't do that. So talk to us about that.
Listen, it's been a whirlwind of activities. I can remember just a few weeks ago, we opened up the Emergency Operations Center. We closed down parks, City Hall, all facilities in the city of Vaughan. We were the first city to declare a state of emergency. Now we are engaged in changes to our bylaws so that people that don't respect the law will be punished by from $500 to $100,000 fines. This is to make sure that people engage in social and physical distancing. It's a must. There are certain realities, Andrea, about COVID-19. COVID-19 is here. It is spreading. It's unfortunately, people are dying. It's affecting the economy. There are a lot of things going on as a result of COVID-19 that we're certain about. But we also have the responsibility to do all that we can as individuals to make sure that we stop the spread. And we keep repeating the same message. Social distancing is very, very important. And we've been educating people for months now on this particular issue. Some people, however, continue to meet, continue to gather. And so we felt that imposing these fines would send a strong signal to residents and citizens. By the way, the vast majority respect the rules of the law.
Sure,
there are some, though, that continue to do their own thing. And so we're going to go after those individuals who are not only endangering their own lives, but endangering the lives of others. That is not fair. That is not just. That is really irresponsible.
Well, you know, and that brings up this next point when you talk about that, because currently my understanding is Vaughan is experiencing the highest number of COVID-19 cases within York region. So all of these measures are, you know, that you've put in place. Some may seem strict. Some may think, why do we have these? Why can't we go? Why can't we do this? I mean, when you see some of these numbers, I mean, I imagine that's why this is in place.
Well, it's a global pandemic, and we're a global city where we speak 105 different languages. We understand the reality of that, and that's why we're putting these measures. But we acted very, very quickly. As I said earlier, the first city to declare a state of emergency, the first down to close down parks. We're doing all that we can at our level to make sure that we contain COVID-19. We're also the municipality that's conducted more tests than any other municipality, both on the traveler side as well as on the spreading in the community itself. So our tests are very, very accurate. We unfortunately have lost 8 individuals, and obviously my prayers and thoughts are with their families. And also we lowered the flag to honor the memory of people in my community, but also throughout the world, who have lost their life to COVID-19.
That's a beautiful symbol of solidarity within the city of Vaughan. That's really nice. Regards to our healthcare professionals and those our frontline workers, how are they faring within the city of Vaughan? How are we doing?
Yeah, to the nurses, to the doctors, the firefighters, the police, the grocery store employees, to all essential workers, I want to express on behalf of the over 335,000 people who proudly call the city of Vaughan their home, my warmest and sincerest gratitude for all that they are doing. They are showing to be first-rate, first-class, selfless individuals who are there for the community. They've shown a lot of love and compassion for the community. I really wanted to express my gratitude to them and to their families as well. Thank you so much for all that you do and you continue to do for our community. It's truly the manifestation of what is wonderful and beautiful about humanity. COVID-19 is teaching us a lot. We obviously, there's the darkness of COVID-19, people losing lives, people catching COVID-19. But at the end of the day, there's also many events that show the light of humanity, and that is people sticking together, coming together. Businesses that are donating masks to our hospitals, and I could think of TAC Construction and Perlui and Manana Winery retooling so that they can create hand sanitizers. Electra, another great organization in my city that is donating masks to our frontline workers. This is a community that comes together, and as I often said, and you've heard this many times from me, spirit of generosity defines the city of Vaughan, and COVID-19 has given us yet another opportunity, and it is a testament to the spirit of generosity. But we're in this together. We're gonna come out of this stronger. We're gonna defeat COVID-19. We are rooted in hope and optimism, but also we're very realistic. This is not going to be something that's going to last a week or two. It's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to take a little bit longer, which means that we have to find the strength within ourselves to face it head on.
So, Mayor, we're sorry, we're running a little bit out of time. We're actually out of time, but I wanted to just bring your attention. Unfortunately, we can't talk about it, but perhaps you can tell us and the residents how they can get information on two things. One is the initiative that you're launching, which is Shop Vaughan Local. How do we get more information on that? And lastly, information on how we're going to experience a virtual Canada Day event. Where do we go looking for that?
Vaughan.ca.
Beautiful. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Mayor, for taking the time to talk to us today. We will definitely reconnect as we get closer to some of these celebrations and get more info on how we can participate in a different way this time around. I want to thank you again. Always some great words from you, and thank you for doing your job, your work, and your job within your community and with council to keep the residents of Vaughan safe.
Buona Pasqua a tutti.
Buona Pasqua, grazie. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we are going to be speaking with His Eminence Cardinal Collins. We'll be right back.